So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's been well dealt with. And it's Nakamura. Played it again.
Oh, it's frustration followed by frustration. Poor crossing has caused cross teammates. There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Irwin. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Conte. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Costa Curta. Out to the left it goes. Serginho. And he whips it in. And that should get the job done. Can he spark a counter here? Palmer, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Irwin. And it's Kimmich. That's Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chana tipped. Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Bellingham. Driving forward. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Conte. Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Park Ji-sung, probing pass. Can he latch on to this? Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Chana tip. That's good running with the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zaire Emery. Belletti. Chanatip. And it's Conte. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Driving through the middle. Big chance! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Celtic have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Corner then. Corner number 2 then. Bellingham gets good distance on it. And it's Conte. Applies the finish! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Torres. That's Park Ji-sung.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Conte. Nicely intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Bellingham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Parma can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That pass isn't the best. Spread it left. Pedri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's a good ball out wide. He slings it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Parma needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a pretty loose pass. Nakamura. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Pedri. Baresi cuts it out. Parma still this single goal behind. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Conte. Chanatip. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, good spread. Cross to the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
It's a promising position. Up he goes! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Celtic are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Chanatip. It's a searching pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Lewandowski.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Oh, it's come off the upright. Irwin attempts a clearance. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Kimmich. It's a really well-measured ball. And now the breakaway. The message is clear, none shall pass. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Nakamura. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Pedri. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Kimmich. No way through, so back it comes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Bellingham. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nakamura. Irwin. And here's Bellingham. Could try cutting inside here. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Shoots! It's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Parma give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Time added on. And that's that. Parma were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the flag has stayed down. Bellingham. Showing good feet. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Zaire Emery. He is through here. Nakamura. Played in by Nakamura. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Palmer has the chance to go the other way. And it's Bellingham. And here's Pedri. Costa Curta.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Nakamura. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zaire Emery conjures time and spot. Totti! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Zaire Emery. And it's Nakamura. It's Belletti. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. There they go, hunting in packs. Totti. Conte. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Park Ji-sung. Messi. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. Bellingham. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what has happened here? Nakamura. Chance here to counter.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Fernando Torres. Torres! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. Now it's Torres. Distributed tidily. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nakamura. And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
Celtic couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Has a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
Could be danger here. Pedri. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Torres. Aims beyond the defence. Pedri with the cross. He's missed, but not by that far. Corner number 2 then. Cross goes in there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Totti, good strong midfield running here. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going to go a long way. Hikos. Now it's Torres. And it's Totti. And here's Torres. And Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Celtic have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It could be... Totti! They've done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Celtic have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Parma really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 19. Messi.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Numero 15.
Now it's Sané. Hikos.
Il numero 14.
Beckenbauer. And they win it back again.
Il numero 3.
Irwin.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Conte engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Baresi makes the interception. Hazard is sharing after that one. And it's De Jong. There's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. And he's whipped it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Zaire Emery. Hazard goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Jong. And here's the pull. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well played, well played.
Parma really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. De Jong. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And it's De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham to take it as usual. Kimmich gets it away. There's the shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
The most accurate pass. He has a look up. Shoots! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It's very nicely done.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Desperate defending required here. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's fabulous. De Jong, he's found a way through. Mbappe. Well, there's the clearance. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on...